our first argument today. The Broncos rank last in league total offense at 259 yards. Do they go over or under against Detroit? Do they finally break out whatever offense that now with 10 days off, are they going to go to more of Peyton's offense? Does this mean that the offense will go for 400 yards, which we saw a couple of years ago, or is it still going to be mired in about a 250-yard average per game?
You know, I'm going over. I'm going over because what I think is going to happen, honestly, what should happen if Gary Kubiak really wants to run this the way he wants to run it, is they should just go back to playing his offense because this would be the perfect team to do that against.
Going back to Peyton Manning's
offense?
offense?
No, going back to
Gary
Kubiak's offense because this would be the perfect team to do that against. You're talking about 147 yards per game allowed on the ground from Detroit, and nothing says you can run on that team much more than that kind of a stat. But I think what we'll see is a mesh. I think we'll see them probably play a lot of shotgun, but run out of the shotgun.
Well, why wouldn't it be that the Broncos would come out passing the football, throw some West Coast kind of offense, what I consider, a lot of short passes to C.J. Anderson, get him involved early as a pass catcher, get the ball to Demaryius Thomas 2 or 3 times, Emmanuel maybe try him downfield a couple of times, get the tight ends involved, Owen Daniels and Virgil Green, who haven't really been a part of the offense the first 2 games. Open it up, keep them from having one deep safety. They have to actually put 2 safeties back there, then run the Gary Kubiak offense.
Yeah, you know, I guess where we are here is a little mini fork in the road for the Broncos, and that is...
You know what Yogi Berra said, don't you?
You pick it up, you come to a fork in the road, pick it up.
Take it.
Take it. Yeah, I just think that, okay, so are you going to commit to Gary Kubiak's style this year? Which, you know, part of it is a developmental kind of a style. I mean, they haven't played it before, but they have a team that looks as if certainly defensively is going to be able to carry them just about as far as they need to go. So do you experiment with the offense, or do you go to what you know is going to work? We know Peyton Manning's offense is going to work. You know, and so
at least during the regular season it's worked.
Sure.
Deep into the season, the belief from Gary Kubiak and more so from John Elway is that they get tired by the end of the year because Peyton Manning gets tired.
Yeah. That
when you get into cold weather games, and I've indicated that there really aren't but 2 cold weather games on the schedule, at Chicago outside, at Pittsburgh, and depending on what the weather is here, and it could be 70 degrees in December. You know it, you've lived here your whole life. So I keep emphasizing, forget Gary Kubiak's offense. Work on it. Make it a work in progress. Get it going by December.
Right.
But in the meantime, win your games. Win your games on the road. Win the games you're supposed to win.
But you can't work on it if you don't work on it. You know, and I think it needs game reps and not just practice reps. And so, you know, and that's where I think, you know, games like the Detroit Lions games would be kind of a perfect, you know, kind of a test case. Okay, let's reset it. Let's incorporate some of what Peyton Manning's doing because we still, like you said, we need to win a game. But they need to get that offense up to speed, and you cannot get it up to speed just by, you know, in practice. It's got to be tried and true.
I gave you an over-under about the yardage.
Over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over under 30 points.
I'm going to go under.
They scored 30 against Kansas City.
Yeah, they did, and that's because the defense. You know, the Broncos' defense is a factor here. They're scoring touchdowns. Yes, you know, but I'm still going to go under. I think Detroit is going to play.
They're going to score 30.
Detroit's a little bit desperate.
No,
they're a desperate team.
Desperate.
They're a desperate team out of the box.
But they're also a bad team. So which do you go with, desperate or bad? This segment is sponsored by John Elway Cadillac, Colorado's #1 Cadillac dealership.